Hello, hello. Welcome to today's Cuppa with Katie. And we're going to be talking all about money. But not all about money. Money is a huge topic. It's a body of work that I've been doing for many, many years now and evolved enormously in that part of my life. And I continue to. Today, I want to share 3 really simple, practical tips with you that I know will, if you do it, transform your relationship with money and have you experiencing more abundance and more flow in the money coming into your life. So who doesn't want that, right? Who doesn't want to have a better relationship with money? Who doesn't want to experience a more abundant flow of money into their life? Yeah. Hey, Kellyanne, so lovely to see you, my love. Who else is joining? Please, as you're joining, say hi. And if you have any questions along the way, feel free to post them. If I have time and can, I will answer them. I'm going to try and keep it fairly short and sweet today. I really want to share these 3 top tips with you around money. And why am I even talking about money? It actually came up with one of my clients in my Daring and Mighty Love group. So you're probably getting to know me. And most of the work I'm doing at the moment with my coaching clients is around calling in their soulmate. So I'm predominantly working with single women who are looking to call in soulmate love. A big chunk of that work is shifting their relationship to the masculine, to masculine energy, so their own inner masculine energy, and then with the masculine out and about in the world. And for these women who are calling in men, this is really an important piece of work. And one of the women in my group shared with me yesterday that she has just been just like she's put on a big girl pants and she's being a responsible adult, and she's sorting out her tax return of the last couple of years. And I was sharing with her how powerful a decision that is in terms of calling in her guy. And why? Well, I hope that, excuse me, I hope that through what I'm going to be sharing with you today, you'll come to see where there's a correlation between calling in your guy actually to calling in anything, really, the importance of cleaning up your relationship with money, because it's just an energy. And wherever we have blocks with anything, wherever we're sabotaging ourselves with anything, we aren't creating, we haven't got the space to call in what we want, right? So it's been really powerful to witness her taking really practical action in a seemingly unrelated part of her life. But let me get to the first point, and then what I was just sharing with you will make sense. So the first point that I want to share today is a small tweak you can make to take your power back around money. So this small tweak is a shift in your perception around what money is and the control it has in your life. So speaking for myself, and I know this to be true for many people, we kind of can fall trap to this idea that money is somehow in control, but somehow money has the power. And we bend ourselves in all sorts of weird and wonderful knots and shapes at the mercy of money. We put ourselves into really interesting situations in life because we think that money has the power. We disempower ourselves, we sabotage ourselves, we create fear for ourselves, experiences of fear and worry and panic, because for some reason we've decided that money is in charge, money has the power, and we are its servant in some way. You know, I must work harder to get more money. You know, I'm going to exhaust myself to get more money. I'm going to lay awake at night worrying about where the money is going to come from. And we're giving our power away. We're giving the power to money. The truth is, money has no power over us. Money is just an energy. And when we're speaking to masculine and feminine energies, I subscribe to the idea that money is a masculine energy. And why? Because the empowered masculine is the energy of the empowered masculine is, by its very nature, designed to support and create a safe container of space and to make happen the desires, the dreams, the visions, the goals of the empowered feminine. So the empowered masculine is inspired to take action and to make happen the goals, the desires of the empowered feminine. So if that's the nature of the masculine in all its forms, so that a man, the masculine energy of a man will take care of a woman. The masculine energy of a woman will take care of her man. It's reciprocated. The masculine energy that is money is designed to take care of you. When you have an empowered relationship with money, that is a masculine energy, you can move into a space of trusting that this energy, remember, it's not this all-powerful controlling thing in your life, it's just an energy. And when you have an empowered relationship with it, you are allowing money to support you, to hold you safe, to help you have the experiences you desire to have in your life. Money becomes a supportive tool. So the dynamics of masculine and feminine energy are such that the empowered feminine will take time to tune into and feel into the desires of her heart and soul. Yeah. And it's those desires that will inspire her masculine energy to take action and make it happen. So when it comes to money, I must feel into my desires. What is it that I want to create for my life? What are the experiences I want to have? How do I desire to feel? And then I can allow money to be the vehicle to that. And I must learn to trust. This is an empowered relationship with ourselves, as I'm learning to trust that money will always be there for me. Money can take care of me. By its very nature, that is what it's designed to do. Anything other than that is a disempowered relationship. Anything other than that is giving money a disempowered energy. But we can choose to relate to it in an empowered way. And I'm wondering if that makes sense to you. And if it does, and you're here live, or you can do #replay if you're watching the replay, let me know how that lands for you. The most important tweak I'm inviting you to make today is, if you know that you are making money your master or money your boss, if you have a disempowered relationship with money where it has the whip and money is telling you to work harder and try harder and be better, I'm inviting you to shift that and move into a more empowered relationship with this thing that is just an energy, and allow it to be there to support you, to hold you safe, to make your dreams, desires, and goals happen. It's a small tweak. It moves you from a position of being of having money control you, super disempowered, to you being in charge of money. And you're in charge of it to the degree that you feel into your desires, that the feminine, and you surrender to the masculine energy of money making those desires happen for you. You don't need to know the how of that. It's a trusting, it's a receiving energy to allow money to take care of you. There's another step in that process, which I'm going to get to in point 3. So the second piece I wanted to share with you was the importance of taking practical action on your financial energy leaks. So this is what my client was doing. She was sharing with me yesterday. She noticed that she had a couple of years' tax returns that she hadn't filed, and it was time to do it. So she's put on a big girl pants, like I said, and she's like stepping into her adult self and taking action on that, because she's noticed that it's a leaky energy for her. She's noticed that, she's not in her power. She will probably be, worrying about it, or it'll just be in the back of her mind as this like constant, like naggy thing that I've got to, it's that kind of energy, because energetically we want to feel like in my language, it's like smooth and flow and ease. And you know that there's something kind of jaggy or edgy or a little bit rough. If you can feel that, that's something that's that's needing your attention. And taxes that haven't been filed for 2 years is going to be that kind of edgy, jaggy energy, isn't it? So she put on her big girl pants and courageously has been, taking action on sorting that out. And this is what we have to do. If you want a better relationship with money, if you are going to choose to have an empowered relationship with money where you are in charge of it and it isn't the disempowered boss that's got this whip out on you, like I was sharing a minute ago, you need to make it a very regular practice where you notice where you've got that like Rob energy going on with money and do something about it and take practical action around it. So for example, I'll use myself as an example. This weekend, I went shopping and I haven't been to the shops in many, 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 many months. It's probably last time I shopped, I was in New York in February last year. Been a long time. I was very excited to be released out into the wild to the shops. And one of the things I set the intention to buy for myself was a new wallet. I have had the same little, it's like, I wish I should have bought it to show you, but it's a little leather purse, a coin purse. Very pretty, very lovely. Bought it in Ibiza from a market. Thought it was fab. Thought it was super quirky. And but it's just a little coin purse. It does fit credit cards into it. So I was able to fit into this purse coins, notes, credit cards, loyalty cards, all the things that we keep in our wallet, stamps, all the stuff. And this little wallet was bulging at the seams. Every time I went to a cash point, every time I went to pay for something, I had to kind of take everything out of it and like shift through it to find what I wanted. I could never find the Sainsbury's like loyalty card. I could never find my coffee card where I get to stamp off my coffees every time I have one. I couldn't find anything, and it was embarrassing every single time. And this has been going on for 4 years. 4 years. I've had this energy, and I kind of, it's that thing where we just get used to it, and it's not okay. And the stress, I'm okay, like first world problems and, not such a huge stress in all the different types of stress that we can experience in our life. However, it was stressful. Every time I went to pay for something, cards were dropping on the floor, there was shit flying everywhere. And it was, it was not graceful, put it that way. And I'd been putting up with it for too long. And so I made decisions, very simple decision. Katie, go buy a new wallet, no biggie. I bought myself a lovely, beautiful leather, yummy, yummy thing. And it's stunning, and it's got all my things in it, and I instantly feel better. I've instantly taken my power back, because what was happening is the stress, albeit, low level stress, but regular, constant energy, that was in control of me. It literally was like my old disempowered relationship with money that had this whip at me. And I was literally being made to feel uncomfortable every time I opened my purse. And that is a super unhealthy relationship to have with money. So I up-leveled it. Very practical action. Went to the shops, bought a nice high vibrational purse. Now I'm back in charge. So where in your life do you need to get back in charge with money? It's really important. Do you have taxes like my client that needs doing? Do you need a new wallet? Do you have IOUs outstanding, or do you need to call in some IOUs? Have you been knowing for some time that you need a budget? Do you know that you have credit cards that need to go on a payment plan? What is it for you? I could list off any number of things, but what is it for you? How can you take your power back around money, and how can you do that in a super practical way? And what's the first thing you could do today? One thing. Do you need to hire an accountant? What is that first thing that you need to do today? Amanda saying that is what I want, smooth. Yeah, the smooth energy, right? That, and you know what I mean. You can just that flow. Like I now have, like when I'm holding my purse now, it's like, oh, it's just yeah, easy. I haven't got that rub going on anymore. All right, and the third thing I want to share with you is using gratitude as a tool to create consistency in your financial flow. Right, so gratitude. Why gratitude? Well, at the beginning of this conversation, when I was sharing about the flow of masculine and feminine energy, where the feminine inspires the masculine to take action on her goals, desires, and dreams, the masculine makes it happen. And then what happens? The feminine says, thank you. She acknowledges the action that the masculine energy has taken to make her dreams come true. She says, thank you. And that appreciation and thanks has the masculine want to do it again. And that's the giving and receiving flow. Does that make sense? So very simply, when it comes to acknowledging the flow of money in your life, it's something that we must do on a daily basis. I have, my dog's going crazy outside. I don't know if you can hear him. It's something I do on a daily basis. I have an app, and I put into the app any money that comes into my life. Sometimes I do skip a day or two and I have to catch up, but it's a very regular practice, multiple times a week, that I acknowledge the money that's coming into my life. I also take it to another level. So it's not just about money going into my bank account or cash coming into my purse. It's about acknowledging the value that's coming into my life. So it might not be an actual, like dollar figure, like a business income, for example. It might be I receive a discount of something or a gift in some way, or something unexpected, but there's a value to it. And it's acknowledging the value, because money is, financial abundance is so much more than just what dollar figure is in our bank account. We can receive value in so many different ways. We have to acknowledge it. It's this age-old practice of gratitude. Moving into an attitude of gratitude is essentially communicating to the universe, I like that. I enjoyed that experience. Thank you. More, please. Like I'm up for more of that, please. Thank you so much. Amanda has said, I have the same wallet, and I too get embarrassed when people see that. I need a new wallet. Exactly. I was embarrassed. I'm like, I'm a six-figure business owner. I should not be standing here with this little purse and not able to just find my card to pay for something. I shouldn't be fumbling with it and having cards and money dropping on the floor, and it's embarrassing, and I'm taking up time in the queue behind me. Enough of that. Enough. I've had all, I don't know, I'm about to go off on a massive tangent, and I won't go off on a tangent right now. But yeah, very practical shift. Amanda, I'm glad you've noticed that too. So yeah, gratitude. So we get what we place our attention on. And when we acknowledge that, yeah, that's a fun experience, I like that, thank you for that, we're creating more of that. Where we put our attention, we get more of it. Yeah. When we put our attention, we get more of it. And it is the natural flow of masculine and feminine energy. We absolutely have to. The final step of that flow is to acknowledge and appreciate the masculine taking care of us. So the act of gratitude will strengthen your empowered relationship with money as well, because you're acknowledging that there is this energy that doesn't want anything else except to have you feel safe, to support you, to take care of you, and to make your goals, desires, and dreams happen. It's a very real energy that is, by its very nature, the purpose of money. Because that is, by its very nature, the purpose of the masculine. And so how does this all tie back in with my single client who's looking for her soulmate? Well, as she's up-leveling her relationship to money, she's up-leveling her relationship to the masculine. She's understanding and embodying the truth that the masculine is designed to support her, love her, take care of her, make her dreams come true. And most of the women I'm working with who are calling in their soulmate, most of them have had experiences where, and we're talking about women calling in men, most of them have had experiences where they've been let down by men. They haven't been able to trust them. They've been abandoned by them. They've been hurt by them. They've been in disempowered relationships with men. So when they've asked for their needs to be met, they've been received with like a martyr energy, or like you're too much energy, or I'm not going to do that for you. They've just not been supported by a man that isn't frightened of her power, isn't frightened of her emotional range, is able to fully support her, loves her so much that just wants her heart's desires to be realized. They haven't had that relationship, they haven't had those experiences. And so one super practical way to start to have an empowered relationship with the empowered masculine is through money, Yeah. So I hope that makes sense. And I hope that I shared something with you today. So for Amanda, she's going to up-level her purse in the same way I have. I hope there's something there for you. I would love for you, I'm going to end off now, but I would love for you to share in the comments at least one thing you're taking away from this. Like, really anchor that in for yourself and make a public declaration. Like, I am choosing to ... Like, what are you going to take from this today and put into action? What shift in perception are you creating today? What have you received from what I've shared with you today? Please share it with me. And I will be sharing more with you next week. In fact, we've got so much juicy stuff coming next week. In fact, next week and the week after, I'm going to be going live every single day with my Cuppa with Katie. So not just on Wednesdays, we're going to go every single day for the next 2 weeks with a special series of Cuppa with Katie, where I'm interviewing single women who have called in their soulmate in what I call the second stage of their life. So in part 2 of their life. Most of them are 40 plus. I think we're going to have 1 or 2 that are just under 40. But it's called My Next Level Love interview series. We're going to be running it for 2 weeks, every single day. So if you are single and wanting to be inspired by stories of women who have done what you want to do, you're going to be wanting to watch these. I don't know all of these women particularly well. They've all approached me and said they want to be interviewed. They want to share their story. I'm not interviewing clients of mine. This isn't like the Katie Show and look at how great my clients are, although I love the Katie Show and I love how great my clients are. This is proving that you can, it's just very simply proving that you can find love when you're ready in part 2 of your life, period. And there will be a theme to how these women have done that thread through the couple of weeks. And I'm so interested to have that revealed because I think I know, but I'm looking forward to being shown. So I hope that you will join us if you're single, and if you know any single people, get them to take a look out for my Cuppa with Katie's over the next 2 weeks. It's going to be really, really fun. And of course, I'll be sharing replays and so on. So if you're in my community, they'll be recorded and you can watch them whenever suits you. But if you join live, then you can ask questions of all these amazing women who've done what you desire to do, if indeed you're a single person. All right. Well, I'm sending you so much love. I hope you've enjoyed today. Amanda, that's awesome. You're very welcome. And I'll see you all Monday for the first Next Level Love interview. Mwah. Love you all. See you later. Bye.